Alright, what is up, my friends? Welcome. Let's play some Gruul. So, this is a deck that won the online PTQ maybe 2 days ago. The Magic Online's having these large super PTQs, and this deck won. First place, played by Carlosalmeida. I might be saying that wrong. You can see it up. You can see it up here. You know, right by the right here. There's a name, and just the exact list. We're just playing the list card for card. It's a kind of like an evolution of the Ponza decks, where there were, Gruul Ponza was a deck in Modern for a while. 4 Blood Moons, 4 Stone Rain, 4 Molten Rain, Arbor Elf, Birds of Paradise, etc. And they were always like not quite there. They always had like Inferno Titan and like just stuff, And this deck's kind of like an evolution of that. Similar idea. We're still playing for Magus of the Moon. I can't zoom the cards in. I guess it's not working right now. Hold on. Don't worry. We're good. We can fix this. Boom! There it is. We're fixing it. And for Magus of the Moon, taking place of Blood Moon. Does die to Bolt, but attacks and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Then we have 3 copies of Pillage. That's basically it as far as the Ponza part of a deck goes. This deck's almost like not even a Ponza deck, with only 3 actual LD spells in it. It's more just like a kind of just a mid-rangey. It's almost like a Jund deck in some ways. It's not as much removal, but we're playing ramp. We're playing, of course, the Arbor Elf Utopia Sprawl combination, which is very, very powerful. Put a Sprawl on a land, tap it twice with Arbor Elf. This deck is capable of making 4 mana on turn 2. You can go turn 1 Arbor Elf, turn 2 Sprawl your land, tap for 2, untap, tap for 2. Play like a Chandra or a Bloodbraid Elf, which is pretty busted. So nice little mana engine there. And then we got some new cards here, a lot of new cards. We have 4 copies of Seasoned Pyromancer, which is a very good tool for the deck in that it gives the deck some card advantage that it doesn't really have, as well as some filtering. I know Gruul decks don't really have access to that, so Pyromancer does that, as well as in long game you can make some moments and stuff too. And then 3 copies of Klothys, God of Destiny, and Klothys, we just actually played against this deck in our last match, playing a Bant Stoneblade deck, and Klothys was a creature for over half the time. There's just a lot of symbols in this deck, obviously, and it's a kind of like a Deathrite Shaman, kind of like a mana creature, kind of like a little bit of reach. Definitely an interesting card. 3 is a lot. Like 3 is a lot. But again, we're just playing the PTQ winning list card for card here. Bloodbraid Elf is obviously phenomenal in this deck. We have tons of great hits, tons of great 3s, and hitting an Arbor Elf or a Bolt isn't the worst either. 2 Chandra, Torch of Defiance, very, very good. And then, bam! 4 Glorybringer. No, we're not playing Pioneer. We're not currently playing Pioneer. We're actually playing Modern. But Glorybringer is pretty good right now, honestly. Comes down on turn 3 fairly often. Kills Urza. Kills Emery. Attacks Planeswalkers. Kills Batterskull tokens. Just a pretty solid top-end threat. Glorybringer's no joke. So, a little bit of disruption here with the Magus, the Moons, and the Pillages. Otherwise, mostly just a kind of a Gruul beatdown deck. Not really beatdown in the sense of like, play a Wild Nycano, play a Curd, attack you, but still a fairly aggressive deck. And I agree. This is the only deck I've ever seen where Klothys doesn't look heinous. Totally agree. Sideboard's got a good amount of good cards in it as well. Relics, of course, are great. Grafdigger's Cage, a little graveyard hate. Some Cindervines, kind of a cool mix between a Disenchant and a Storm kind of hate card. To Collector Ouphe, fantastic. Choke, playing Choke over Boil. I guess Choke is cheaper, and it gets hit by Bloodbraid Elf, I'd assume. 2 Anger the Gods, a little awkward, but probably necessary, I guess, against some decks. I don't really love Anger the Gods in this deck. 3 Obstinate Baloth for Burn and Jund, and then 1 Chandra, Awakened Inferno. I'm a pretty big fan of this card. I think this card is underplayed and very, very good, and it's just really good against the Mystic Sanctuary decks. They just can't really stop it. Rock thinks the correct number is 4 Choke and 4 Boil. Woo! We love it. Why Magus instead of Blood Moon? I assume because it attacks, honestly. And realistically, if your opponent's not playing removal, Magus is actually better than Blood Moon. Like, Tron will bring in 4 Nature's Claims, but they can't actually kill a creature, so Same with like the amulet decks, things like that. So this is an interesting one. Also stacks, which is very reasonable too. So, but that's the deck. We're playing some Gruul, and we're going to drool all over ourselves, and we're going to play some Blood Moons. The old drooly Gruuly. If you missed this deck, I played this deck earlier. Next level Bant. It's up on YouTube. Check it out. I put a video up on YouTube every single day. I'm actually considering starting a second YouTube channel because my Your Deck lives are going out of control. There's so many of them that they're kind of overtaking my main channel. I'm considering opening up a second YouTube channel specifically just for Your Deck Live. So they're not overloading the main channel. And I'd have a channel for Your Deck Lives. I do maybe like one every other day there. I'll put the best Your Deck Live of the week on my main channel, and then all my normal content on the main channel, modern videos and the freshly brewed and stuff like that. And I would love to hear your opinion on that. So please, if you're watching on YouTube, watching on Twitch right now, take to the keyboard. All right, talk to me in chat, talk to me on YouTube in the comments, because my YouTube has not been doing as well in the last few months, and I think it's because the content's just getting over. It's just not really balanced anymore. There's just so much Your Deck Lives. For people who like Your Deck Live, you just sub to this channel. It's right there. And people who don't like it, every ping they get from my channel won't be a Your Deck Live, So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm still thinking about it. I might not do it for a little bit. For those who don't know, we're moving in about a little over a month. And once we move, Nicole's going to be working full-time with me. And she'll be helping to run the channels and stuff. So there's definitely an opportunity cost because we got to make a new channel, get it monetized, blah, 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 blah. But I think it's better overall. And now that I'm doing so much more content, I just have so much video. I have 25 videos not even uploaded yet for YouTube. Mage says the only YouTube videos I skip is when I watch Your Deck Live. Yeah. Some people like it, some people don't. It's also not great for people who are just tuning in for the first time because they don't really get it. They don't know what it's about. I'm not playing my own decks. They don't like it as much. So I would say that the Your Deck Live content is more niche. And by having it be over and over and over and over and over again, people are kind of like, eh. So that's my thoughts. I would love to hear your feedback on that. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment on YouTube, and there's a link in the description for a feedback form. And then if you're watching on Twitch, I'm putting the feedback form in chat right now. And fill out the feedback form. Let me know what you think, because your feedback is important because I'm trying to make the best content that I can. So that's great. Right, like Goldfish does that. Goldfish has their main Goldfish channel with other high-quality content. Then they have a second channel, which is just stream VODs. Just the stream VODs. It has 1/4 of the subscribers, which is fine. And all their VODs go there kind of unedited, All right, so we're going to keep. We've got turn 1 Sprawl, turn 2 Pillage. My hand's pretty good. On the draw, but freshly brewed's fun. My streaming hours are not set right now. I'm kind of just on weekdays during the day, usually maybe 9 to 5-ish, but don't have a schedule yet. Once I move and we set up the new office and set up our new life, basically, we're going to have a set schedule both on stream and on YouTube. Every day, there's going to be every week, there'll be a calendar. They're playing Tron. Every day on my Twitter, or every week, there'll be a calendar with what I'm doing for the week, and you'll be able to see all the videos and all the content, all the stuff like that. So, all right, hashtag soon. Stop talking, Jim. Play Magic. Dance, monkey, dance. Sprawl on red. Let's go. Let's go. Tron to Tron, Tron, Tron. Let me see that Tron, Tron, Tron. Wrong Weasley. Thanks for subbing. 22 months. You'll love to see it. Thanks so much. Pillage. All right, so Chromatic Star, sure. It's not as lopsided as a matchup as you think it would be. Having played Tron a lot, I've beaten Ponza a lot. Because you need to actually do something alongside your Ponza-ing, or eventually they'll just draw out of it because their whole deck just gets lands. But so Pillage the non-tower land. And you're up. So now, our follow-up here isn't really that good. 2 Klothys, Pyromancer, Chandra. We want more Stone Rains, realistically. We don't have that many Stone Rains, though, so Sauron and Saruman. Yeah, I think we're actually probably a dog, honestly. Because we only have so many Stone Rains in our deck, so. Arbor Elf. Alright, so we're gonna Arbor. I think we're gonna Pyromancers discard 2. Discard like both Klothys, because Klothys seems awful here. Try and find a Blood Moon effect. Definitely, we have 2 turns at least before we get Troned. If we Chandra, we're not really doing a ton. There can only be one Lord of the Rings, and he does not share power. I think my opponent's playing Tooth and Nail, maybe. All right, so we're gonna Pyromancer, discard both Klothys. Pretty easy choice, I think. Puts 4 power in play. There's our buddy, the old Magus of the Moon. Come on down. We love it. Love to see it. Welcome. All right. Don't play O-Stone. Whew. All right, good. Good. And now we have Chandra into Magus. Stirrings. If they have Blood Moon, I mean O-Stone, it takes 2 turns to do that. You get a map, sure. Love it. Bloodbraid Elf, so 2, 4, 5. We have 6 mana. It's got to be Chandra though. So bam, and bam, and bam. Chandra. Just put it all out there. Add 2 red. Chandra's so good in this deck. Play. Oh, I put the wrong button. Tilt. All right. Well, no, I can't cast the Arbor Elf. Whatever. Tap the wrong land. Oops. Oopsie. Oopsie. I think we're still in good shape. Scoot says, I love the unexpected results video. So fun. Did you ever figure out what being Alt F5 scumbag meant? No, I did not, Scoot. Your guess is as good as mine, realistically. They have Tron, so lucky. But I'm glad you enjoyed the video. You missed my video from yesterday on CoolStuffInc.com. It's probably the best video I've ever done. And I'm not being facetious. Unexpected results in Pioneer was just a great grand old time. Bloodbraid Elf, let's ride. We could, I think we're going to push Chandra for mana, honestly. Probably Bonecrusher them. Just want to go up and deal as much damage as possible. I guess we could, like, plus Chandra for a card. Nah, I'll just do it. We could plus for 2 damage anyway. Yeah, let's plus for a card. Alright, so let's plus for a card. See what turns up. We'll deal 2? Sure, that's fine. So, play the Bloodbraid Elf. Cascade. Klothys. Sure. And we're just gonna smack. Alright, sure. That's enough? I'm sorry, was that enough?
Gang. Blouses.
Cool. Magus the Moon all day. All day, every day. So, sideboard, Collector Ouphe is insane against them. Oh boy, is Collector Ouphe good. You thought Sony Silence was good? This one it's Axe for 2. And then we probably want Cindervines. I mean, Klothys is like pretty bad. So is Bonecrusher Giant. So is Scavenging Ooze, realistically. Like, are just like mopey mopers. Yes, cascading into Klothys is pretty nice because when you cascade into Klothys, your Bloodbraid Elf it's usually gonna be on with the Bloodbraid Elf also. Yeah, Vines is like fine. It's not great, but it's fine. I would say Scavenging Ooze and Bonecrusher Giant are both pretty mopey. So do I want to leave in a... I guess Klothys is okay. It's better than Bonecrusher, probably. Alright, sure. It's also good with Cindervines. So, let's go. Gruul. Gruul. Yeah. We're going to keep. we've got turn 2 Pillage. Bloodbraid Elf is fun. It's a fun Magic card. Chromatic Star, sure. Turn 2 Magus of the Moon. Pretty sure we still just Pillage. See what they do. See what they do. Cascade is like weird. It's very fun, but it's like Bloodbraid Elf is a little too good for standard. Like I played the Pro Tour that was the Shards of Alara block Pro Tour, and it was literally just like Cascade the format. My deck was want to see my deck? It was actually one of my better Pro Tour finishes. I actually went 9-1 in constructed, and I punted the last round playing for 10-0 in constructed. I just had 2 bad drafts. Oh, that's the worst case scenario. They have Dismember. Might be in trouble, folks. That's bad. That's really bad. Now means they can't kill Magus probably, but they have Tron next turn. We're in big doo doo. All right, gotta draw a land here, folks. Gotta draw a land. 4-color Dreadhorde. Is this too old? Is this too long ago to not be on the internet? This is definitely on the internet. Where's my deck list? Enlisted Worm. Cast Ancient Stirrings. You got it. Take 1. I'm just going to find my deck list over here while you do this. While you do your thing over here. Just do your thing. Just do your thing, opponent. Urza's Power Plant. Perfect. Already got one of those. We got a pair, folks. Opponent's playing poker. It's an article I wrote a long time ago. My top 8 favorite decks that I played in my career. Esper Control, Goblins. Here it is. Look at this deck. Ural the Miststalker, Enlisted Worm, Bloodbraid Elf, Bituminous Blast. This deck was a hoot and a holler. Deck was something. Alright. Anyway. Untap. 05, new sub. What's the name away from local, my friend? Draw. Land. Gross. I kind of want to kill their Chromatic Sphere. It turns off Stirrings or Scrying next turn. 4 Lightning. Toss the link in there. I just closed. Hold on. I got you. I got you, folks. I kind of want to kill our Sphere. They can sack it, response, and draw a card, but we just need to like slow them down in literally any way possible. And if this makes their turn stutter next turn for even a little bit, I think that's a positive win for us. So we're just gonna do it right now. They sack for green, take no damage, draw a card, but we just need to just stutter them any amount we can. Play Magus of the Moon. Do another upkeep? Why? What difference does it make? All new subs, please. Private Discord chats over for subs only. Field of Ruin. Is there a mountain in my deck? It's gotta be, right? Yeah, there's a mountain in my deck. Sure. So they waste the mana on their turn? Oh yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of it being like a free effect, but you're right. You're totally correct. I should go to on their upkeep. Totally right. I'm just an idiot. All right, we're getting mountain. Need a land, folks. Now they have a green too. Totally correct. So unfortunately, Bloodbraid isn't very good when you're not actually pressuring them or drawing lands. So all right, we're gonna be going to game 3 here, folks. They killed my Arbor Elf with Dismember. So rude. So rude. Ancient Stirrings, yeah. All right. Urza's mine. Uh-oh.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Bolt the bird. Tron, not usually bolting the bird, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right. Game 3, let's draw a third land, please. They can't have more than like 1 or 2 dismembers in their deck, so it's okay. Yeah, so 10, the Cascade deck, Ural was literally just a 3-color, 5-mana, 5/5 hexproof. But that was so good in the format because all the good threats were 4/4s, and every deck was like 100 removal spells. Nothing ever lived. So just this 5/5 hexproof just beat everything. Like, it's pretty wild, honestly. Then Ural was... So that Pro Tour was held in Hawaii. And... obviously, getting cards in Hawaii is not very easy. There only are a few stores there. Ural the Miststalker was a $40 Magic card the night before the Pro Tour. It was a $5 Magic card the second the Pro Tour started at the dealer booths. But for that night before, it was a $40 cards. Everyone needed them. Alright, so we have turn 3 Magus the Moon. We don't have much else, though. I'm going to mulligan this hand. We can just do better. This hand just kind of sucks. Bolt's bad. Glorybringer's whatever. Should mulligan. Oh boy. We're going to keep... Awesome, Blood. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We're going to keep this. We're going to ship Bloodbraid Elf, I think. Put a mulligan 6 also. That's pretty cool. So we've Klothys on 2 and a land in the graveyard. So cool. We're not going to lose. Yes. For one weekend, Ural was the king of tournament Magic. The undisputed king. Yeah, that was a tough Pro Tour. I was 5-0. I was at Table 1 Draft Pod, and my draft got tanked. I first picked a white card, and like got passed. My opponent asked me, or a person to my right passed me a really good... it's hard, too much to explain, whatever. The guy on my right tanked my draft. He took a Bant card, passing me a Bant card, and then took a green-black card. I'm sorry, he took a Rox Warmonk, the Bant 3/4, then took a red-black rare over the Rox Warmonk in the next pack and passed me a Rox Warmonk and just hooked me. It was tough. So we're gonna get, I guess, basic Forest because I want to be able to draw Sprawl, which is a little awkward. Also, if you draw a Blood Moon too, so. How's Boggles? It's probably the same as it always is. Yeah, definitely power, for sure. Don't dismember, I swear. Alright. Don't you do it. Okay. Klothys. God of Destiny. Sackstar, sure, that's great. A little food for Klothys. Sure, we get to Bloodbraid Elf next turn, so. Bloodbraid, we need some nice drum roll with this Cascade coming up. Ancient Stirring, sure. The Tower of Powers here. And a map. So, they're close to being online. We're going to need a little help here from this Bloodbraid Elf. Chandra, Torch, Defiance. So we can't go Chandra into Bloodbraid Elf. So we're just going to exile one of their cards and play Bloodbraid and hope to hit a Blood Moon or a Pillage, basically. Nugya. Shock. So we have 7 hits here. If we draw a land, we can Chandra Bloodbraid next turn. All right, here we go. Who's ready? Could be worse, I guess. We do have mana to do Chandra and Bloodbraid next turn, but they have the ability to Tron us. And, I guess our Klothys is on next turn, right? We are attacking for a lot next turn. Don't do it, 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 don't do it. Alright, they don't have it. They don't have it. Folks, also, I mentioned this earlier, but this Friday on CoolStuffInc.com, I have the distinct pleasure of bringing you Cool Stuff's official preview card. And let me tell you, it's awesome. It is a mythic from Ikoria. It's a homage to some older awesome tournament staples, and it's a really, really cool card. Look for that this Friday. CoolStuffInc.com, where my Nature's Claim targeting Klothys. Okay. This Friday. Alright, so we draw Magus the Moon. Magus the Moon. Pillage. Alright, we'll take it. Now we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. We can Bloodbraid and Pillage here. I'm cool with that. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, make a mana here. Make a red. I guess we'll Bloodbraid first. Yeah, we'll Bloodbraid first. Big money. And hey! Put Magus on the stack. Why'd it resolve instantly? Alright, whatever, it's fine. Still have Pillage, doesn't matter. What did they play last turn? Power Plant, love it. Bloodbraid Elf is a very fine elf. Love it. Alright, that was cool. Sorry, Tron. Not today, my friend. Not today. Remember, folks, check out Klothys Apparel. They have their new shirt out. I should really get the new graphic up here. I haven't downloaded the new graphic yet. Klothys Apparel. First off, get your Pile Driver shirt. End of story. They made a shirt for me. It looks awesome. Just look at it. It's super, super cool. So check it out. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. Klothys makes tons of awesome shirts. But they have a new shirt coming out. And I'll show it to you real fast because I got to show it to you. It's a new design. It's the leader we need going forward here in our world. Here's their website. Martlage 2020. One counter at a time, if that's what it takes. Martlage. There's even a snowflake on the eye. Just phenomenal design. And the good thing is that the shirts are super comfortable too. They're light, they're airy, they're very comfortable. Dick says it in chat. Super comfortable shirts. Super high quality, worth every penny. Use promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. This comes out tomorrow. It's not a joke. All right. Cool. Klothys Apparel.shop. Promo code Jim10. Check it out. All right. We're gonna mulligan. Galaxy, new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Galaxy. We're gonna mulligan. This hand just sucks. We're not playing Pioneer right now. We're playing Modern. We gotta have to do a little better than this. That is significantly better. Let's keep. We're gonna ship a land. That's a Goblin Headlock, not a Pile Driver. Listen, take it up with Watsy, all right? Take it up with Watsy. Stomping Ground. Uh-oh, we got a mirror here. Oh, God, we got a mirror. And we're on the draw. That's not good. That's not good. That is actively bad. All right. I mean, sure. Galaxy says, "What's up, Jim? Been watching you on YouTube for about a year now, and I realized why don't I watch you live? Hi, how's it going? Welcome, Galaxy. New sub. Welcome. What's your name? Where are you from? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Arbor Elf. Please don't pillage me. Don't steal my sunshine, please. One of us. One of us. This turn can go badly for us. That's also bad, I guess. I don't want to sprawl, because if they have pillage, we get blown out. Imagine if they have like their own sprawl here, too. Gideon from Oklahoma. Cool name. Scavenging Ooze. Joe Exotic is your neighbor. I don't know who Joe Exotic is. Should I? Alright, so this is pretty bad for us. We're on the draw here. Just getting wrecked. Just totally clowned. We're going to sprawl. They're going to cast Pillage. And we're going to concede. Basically. That's what's going to happen. Red is the choice. Sig up. Red, untap. Here comes the pillage and the scoop. The ball's in the air. It's caught. Touchdown. Why Magus the Moon over Blood Moon? So I am playing the list that won the PTQ a few days ago on Magic Online, one of the big super PTQs. I would assume it's Magus the Moon because it's actually harder to kill in a lot of ways. Tron don't kill a creature, you know. It attacks for 2. I don't know. So, yeah, doesn't feel like a very fun mirror here. Whoever's in the play wins probably. We're taking our Maguses and bring in, I don't know, Baloth maybe. This is not an aggro matchup. No, this is very, very different than that. We're just both players have Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawl in their deck, and Sprawl's real bad against Pillage. We just don't really have any options, unfortunately. So let's bring the Baloths. Obviously, a lot of 3/3s, a lot of bolts, things like that. This deck won the PTQ a few days ago. I mean, I guess you just leave a Magus in. We're not really built for the mirror, it looks like. Anger is just bad because we have our own creatures and stuff, too. It just doesn't seem very good. Cindervines doesn't really do anything. I guess we're leaving a Magus in. It's kind of all that matters is just, like, drawing a mana accelerant and maybe drawing a pillage. Getting Klothys in place is pretty good, too. Or we can draw only one land. Only one land. Okay, this is a lot better. So they have a bolt, we're screwed, but we're going to keep this. Opponent keeps 7, which is bad for us. We're going to ship the Baloth, I think. And we're going to play turn 1 Arbor Elf and say a little prayer, then on a bolt. Please. Yes, Klothys is actually good in this deck because you can turn on with Devotion pretty easily, and just like a pretty good card hit up Bloodbraid Elf. It's gonna be good this game, or make some mana and stuff too. So.
Game. Blouses.
We're so gonna lose this game. Oh my god. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Chandra. All right, sure. So play Klothys. Get that train rolling. Oh man. So Klothys adds mana for us. Get Chandra in play next turn. Next turn we can go like Chandra Pyromancer maybe. God of Destiny. They bolt my Arbor Elf. A little late on that one, my friend. A little late. I'm not drawing a land here. That's not a land. Alright, this is really awkward. Our only play is Pyromancer. And I think we're going to Pyromancer discarding Chandra and Bolt. Doesn't feel great, but... Alright, add a red. Puts 4 power in play, too. So... Draw no lands? Wow, that's awkward. I mean, the Ooze is not bad. All right, here it comes. What's the payoff here? What's my punishment for karma for making fun of you? Their own pillage? Sure. Bonecrusher Giant? This is fine. We just play Scavenging Ooze, right? Everything we add to the board obviously gets closer to Klothys being a creature, so... Vector, that sounds very accurate. Pillage me again. Do it. Oh. That's bad. We didn't bring in our Anger of the Gods. I guess we're an idiot. Alright. Well, we're not going to Bonecrusher, so I guess we're just going to just nug them, I guess. We're so losing this game. It's unbelievable. Alright. Yeah, I guess you're gonna win. Brutal. It's just karma for running the laugh track when we do the pillage. Maybe we deserve it. It's fine. It was funny. I'll allow it. Pillage me. Do it. They have their own Klothys. We just like draw land. Cool. So now we'll cast Seasoned Pyromancer, discarding, I guess, Bonecrusher Bloodbraid Elf. So let's get rid of a land. Make a red. Wow. We don't draw any lands. Alright. It is drained, right? No, I made a mana. They have Glorybringer. I don't think it's the end of the world if they have Glorybringer. Like, alright, sure. Are they gonna exert it? It's fine. Yeah, we should draw a land for Bloodbraid Elf, probably alright here. Hopefully. They're at 11 and we're at 18. Yeah, land for Bloodbraid here is pretty huge. God damn it. Alright, yeah, just keep draining them, I guess. I guess they gain life too, but... As John is practicing his cello, you have very good ears. Yes. Glorybringer cannot kill a Glorybringer. It's a non-dragon creature. You can really hear that, Galaxy? I can barely hear it. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Bloodbraid the Pillage. Yeah, when the new mic set up and stuff, that'd be nice too. You can all hear. How's he doing? You sound good? Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. We're just dead. Add a mana, I guess, and kill Bloodbraid Elf with a Bonecrusher Giant. Alright, I mean, kill this. Attack. They're probably going to exert on my Arbor Elf. What a gross game. It's gross game Magic. These sorts of mirrors aren't very fun. Here it comes. Here it comes. Bloodbraid Elf again. Revealing Arbor Elf. Alright. That's 2 for us. That's too much, though. Alright, we're dead. Alright. Boo, the mirror. Boo, we deserve that. If I hadn't run that laugh track 100 times when we drew the pillage, probably would have won that game. That's my fault. Take full responsibility for that one. Take full responsibility. Oh, boy. If you haven't followed the stream with that follow button, of course, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow there. If you're watching on YouTube, please. If you like my content on YouTube, take 10 seconds. Sub the channel if you haven't already. Like the video. And leave a comment. Alright? It helps me out so much. Every video you watch, hit the like button. Leave a comment. It really helps me out a ton. YouTube likes to see the algorithms fed like that. So, thanks so much. Appreciate that. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow. And, Larry, it's good games, first off. Larry, it's our fault. In that game, we drew the pillage on turn 2 for your Utopia Sprawl, and I have a laugh track. And I just we drew the pillage, and I went like this. I went. And then obviously, we didn't draw any more lands and stuff, and you obviously crushed us. So we deserved it. We got karma'd. We'll take it. Good games, Larry. Now we're on the draw, and thanks for the bits, too. Appreciate that. Our hand's not very good. We need to draw a land. We're going to mulligan. A lot of 3s in his deck. A lot of 3s. Yeah, we're going to mulligan. We can't keep this end. I guess. I'm going to draw. Do we just, get rid of Pillage here and just play a regular game Magic? Probably. Alright, here we go. This deck is so bad, says Zalabar. This deck won the PTQ 2 days ago. Doesn't mean it's good, but, Yeah, Larry, it seems like you just got to jam in the marriage. Just let it ride. So, not great here to obviously mulligan into a Thoughtseize, but what are you going to do? Magic is a metagame. Sometimes bad decks are good in certain metagames. Wouldn't that make them good then? No, I've seen what you're saying. Good is very contextual, but... Alright, so they take the Scavenging Ooze. Sure. I mean, let's say go here. It's off Swamp, so why would they fetch Swamp in the dark? No Ren 6 possible on turn 2? It's a little weird. Maybe they're not Jund? Well, they are Jund. It's pretty interesting. They're just hedging against being an aggro deck or something like that. Utopia Sprawl. Alright. I guess. Gotta hope his Bloodbraid Elf hits next turn, let me tell you. Alright, red. Red, red, red. Oh, man. Bloodbraid Elf always hits, at least for me. Perello. You messaged me here on Twitch. Okay. Assassin's Trophy, my land with Sprawl on it. Alright, sure. It's fine, I guess. You got me. You got me good. What can I say? Alright, I'll try and get to that later, my friend. Alright, so, Assassin's Trophy, my land. With Sprawl on it, which is obviously, like, kind of whatever. Draw Stomping Ground. So we're not drawing super well here, that's for sure. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll just play Wooded Foothills and say go. And just hold out for this Bloodbraid Elf. Just gotta hold on a little bit longer. I would say that Twitch Whispers are probably one of the worst ways to get in touch with me. Discord is by far the best. Alright, don't Bloodbraid Elf me. Alright, that is a large Tarmogoyf. I think we're in trouble, folks. This meta doesn't seem very good for us. We don't handle Tarmogoyf very well. As they play two of them. Alright. About that. This better be the best Bloodbraid Elf of all time. Maybe Klothys wouldn't be bad. That is not even close to killing its Tarmogoyf. Alright, buddy. Here we go. Best Bloodbraid Elf of all time. Pillage. I can't turn out a good Pillage. I really can't, you know? Let's go the Raging Ravine, I guess. Not exactly what we were looking for, but, deck needs more Lightning. We can go Chandra minus Bolt next turn, but I think we're in trouble here. That's like not even necessary. Now you're just showing off, opponent. Alright, they were dead, folks. Oh, look. Yawning a lot. Sorry, everyone. Ah! Just when you thought you were dead. Just when you thought you were dead. Alright. What do we want here? How are you beating these Tarmogoyfs? Gonna bring some relics, I guess? Alright. What are we doing here? We need our relics. We need Obstinate Baloth. Kind of a big Chandra. I want to cut the Pillages. Honestly, the Pillages and the Magus seem worse, actually. So they'll probably play around it anyway. They should have bolts in their deck. So I would say that the Magus should go. And I'll cut like 2 Pillages. Let's leave 1 in, I guess. Is there anything else I want here? I don't think so. Just play like I'm trying to play like a mid-range game against them. I guess we're on the play. You can't cut Pillage on the play. What am I doing? Talk some sense into me, will you? Come on, people. Take out Maguses. Honestly, Bolt's not very good against them. Doesn't kill very much. I guess Glorybringer plus Bolt can kill Tarmogoyf. That's like a plan. I mean, Bonecrusher is better at that for sure. Definitely want the relics. Trimming Klothys seems good against that. Maybe we don't have relic. And then I think I would shave. I'm going to shave 2 bolts. Like, killing their Bloodbraid's not really a concern. Like, we have plenty of things in the ground that'll just block Bloodbraid Elf. So Bolt's not really doing too much. It's not a very good exchange. Alright, we're going to keep this. It's not very good, but it's just like a pretty thick hand full of threats against Thoughtseize. We're going to keep. Ideally, we'll keep Goyf small, but not necessarily. Put them all against the 6, sure. Come to another Ponza stream with no smallpox. I know. I'm sorry, Panda. No smallpox is here. Next level Bant. What is this, 2011? You missed that deck. That deck was about an hour or 2 ago. You missed it. It'll be up on YouTube. Hey, buddy. Alright, 3 mulligan to 6. Just gonna play a land, say go. I would say you want a mulligan to a 1-drop in most matchups, but against Jund, like, they 1-for-1 really well. And just having a random Arbor Elf is just like almost it's not a waste of a card, but like, I'd rather be up a card. And then, so if I mulligan and I have turn 1 Elf, now we're down like 2 cards, like two spells practically. So, sounds good, buddy. If you're a sub, you can also watch the VODs on demand, just so you know. You know, not really trying to, just not saying, just saying that maybe you, just trying to say maybe you should subscribe, maybe. All right, so Stomping Ground. And we're going to run Ooze on turn 2. I don't think we are. Laugh track? What are you talking about? We have a live studio audience here. Right? Come on, let them know you're here. Yeah, see? Live studio audience. All sitting at least 6 feet apart, as per normal social distancing rules. All right, that was a pretty good draw, actually. We're gonna sprawl, and make for red, and I still don't want to cast Ooze into like Bolt or Push when this mana is wasted otherwise. I'm just gonna say go. We also don't necessarily want to cast Baloth. We want to keep it for Liliana. We also would like to be able to Ooze and eat a couple things in a row to get it out of Bolt range, things like that. So, and see, they're playing around Magus anyway, so a lot of value there. Gonna make their mana really awkward. Nice. Yeah, opponent's playing around Blood Moon. Oh my god. Assassin's Trophy again. I mean, I guess, that was a Goyf, we could have Bonecrushed it. So, this is fine. They're just going to Stone Rain us. We could just, I think we just shock them, like Bonecrusher next turn. I just want to put a threat in play, honestly. Let's look at a Forest. So we're keeping them from wasting mana by wasting mana ourselves. It's a little different than that. I mean, Ooze has value later in the game, All right, now we're going to Klothys instead. That was an insane draw, so let's just do that instead. Klothys, God of Destiny. I imagine it is extremely difficult for them to remove this card. So they're going to go Land, Liliana, plus. Land, Liliana, plus. Land, Liliana, plus. Land, Liliana plus. They're thinking about it. Black, black, green. Have you heard the word? Oh, honey. Honey. I wish I could dance. You kidding me? That's not me. Oh, damn. And they discarded a Croxa for Klothys to Manchan. A little nom-nom. A little nom-nom. Alright. Untap. Glorybringer. Munch on Croxa, whatever. I guess I gotta actually Scavenging Ooze it. No, let's play Bonecrusher here. Play Bonecrusher. Attack Liliana. This game's going, what they in the business define as well. It's my expert analysis, this game. Got double banger in the clip. Klothys is pretty good against them. Definitely manages Tarmogoyf pretty well. Manages Croxa. This is game 2. Yeah, we lost game 1. We're in game 2 here. Got eaten alive by 2 5/6 Tarmogoyfs. Not Chris Farley has followed. Man, I wish Chris Farley followed. Rest in peace, Chris Farley. Funny dude. Alright, so untap. And a relic? That's like actually kind of awkward right now. Yeah, Klothys going. Let's exile Liliana. We're going to play Ooze, I guess. They're just like pretty dead no matter what we do, so. Can't even like effectively cycle the relic. All his graveyard hate, you know? We have like Terminate or something here. What's the play, my friend? That works too. So Bolt Bonecrusher resolves. Take 2. No trophies. My opponent's got no trophies. If you're a tier 2 or tier 3 sub, put trophies in chat. Scavenging Ooze is here. And I guess we're going to use it immediately. They don't play Bone. They don't play Bone. I can't talk. They don't play Bonecrusher, do they? I don't think so. Just like 1 black in the pool, and we're gonna allow that because we have Klothys in play, so that's fun. I'm gonna allow that. There you go. Nicole's got it. Oh yeah, lots of streaming lately. Lots of streaming. Those are the tier 2 and tier 3 emotes. The trophy shots. Blood Crypt tapped. Green in the pool. Red in the pool. Ren 6. Alright. Get back a land? Sure. I mean, they're just, like, dead, right? Unless they have, like, exactly Terminate. Alright. Coming to get you. Attack you. The big trophy is the Players' Championship. Oops. That's not true either. The big one's the Players' Championship, 2015. 2 smaller ones are SG Open in Baltimore, SG Open in Indianapolis. And the small diamond-shaped ones are Invitational, like top 8, top 2, and top 4s. And this one here is the Season 1 points leader back in 2016. Not to show off or anything, but yeah. You asked, you know. I didn't. You asked. I didn't. It's not like I just volunteered that information. I just, you know, You asked. Yeah, so let's just do that game again. That was sweet. More Klothys, please. More Klothys all day. The one card in hand was Land from Ren 6? Sure. Ugh. This hand is fine. What's up, Spice? You like it? You don't like it? MTG Misplays is follow. Appreciate that. You've come to the right place. We're going to keep. Opponent's on 7 also. Bonecrusher's pretty medium, but... Yeah, we're still getting used to how much I should use it, you know? So feedback is definitely appreciated. Don't want to use it too much, you know? This guy, however, all the time. Alright, so they took my Arbor Elf, which is actually pretty awesome, because Arbor Elf's like not even really a card. Like, now I know we have Bailout, though, so we're not going to blow him out again. I should get different laugh tracks, have it randomly. That's a really good idea. Arbor Elf, it's a really good idea. Excellent idea. I should write that down. That's a good idea. I have my book here of like all the things I want to do for the stream. I keep saying hashtag soon, but like once we move and I build my office, it's gonna be awesome. Keep Mulligan, the laugh track. Keep Mulligan. That's the other book actually. Alright. Tarmogizzle as a 2/3. Sack lands a 3/4. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. We'll just draw like a Relic or something, or Klothys. You know, a bass riff like in Seinfeld. Boom, but damn. What would I use that for? I'm happy to hear all things. I like the idea of streaming being more than a basic medium. You know, a Seinfeld clip for when I whiff. All right, it's interesting. Womp. Okay, we have the we're gonna have a lot though. Inquisition of Kozilek. I mean, this only takes the Bonecrusher, so we're just gonna shoot at their face, which is fine, I guess. Hello, Magic Online. Alright, so pop this off to the pie hole. This does not increase the size of Tarmogoyf because there's no instant going to the graveyard. So we're going on an adventure. You take nothing. We've got a pretty decent hand as long as we can not die. We've got lands and spells, basically. They're all pretty high impact. We're a little soft with Tarmogoyf currently. We have 2 Relics, 3 Klothys, 2 Scavenging Ooze in our deck to kind of maintain some control over that. We could always like tag team Chandra and Glorybringer to kill this thing, but it is not an instant in the graveyard. It is only the printed card. Everywhere but the stack, this card is a creature. And play Forest. A second Goyf here would be a little tough. Scavenging Ooze? It's actually kind of fine, honestly. Seasoned Pyromancer. So... we don't want to discard any of our hand currently. I mean, we're just playing Bonecrusher, I think. It's not like... they only have 2 cards in hand. Like, we have a lot of gas here, so... Just kind of keep the ball rolling. Obviously, we'd like to cast Pyromancer with no cards in our hand for the maximum amount of value. If they have like a Bloodbraid here, things could get kind of gross. We can't really block Tarmogoyf because any instant will make it grow big enough to not die, so... Bonecrusher can currently tag Ooze, can't do much else. We're probably going to Baloth next turn. Even though playing that is, you know... They know we have it, so they're not going to Liliana into it. Alright, so we can't block here. They can just like bolt us and just like in the end of the world. So no worries, Al. Adventure. They just say go. And we draw Klothys, God of Destiny. So kind of interesting. Klothys is shut down by Ooze because they can just exile the card in response to us targeting it. But the just the act of doing that will obviously make this Goyf worse. Is bolting me either way that bad? I mean, they could also have like, I guess they just definitely have something. You know, like I don't know. Blocking there is not insane. I guess they would just bolt the Bonecrusher. Yeah, so, yeah, we're going to collect this, though, and make them use mana, and then it also just, like, if I target the Arbor Elf, they eat it, that's still the Goyf shrinking, which is pretty good, so, also, once it's in play, they just can't kill it, so, then we can work on killing the Scavenging Ooze later. I guess we could also have, like, Chandra to kill the Scavenging Ooze right then and there, but, also part of the allure of not blocking with Bonecrusher Giant is that if it goes to the graveyard, they can eat 2 things with Ooze, which is not ideal, so I would like to draw a land in Glorybringer and kill the Ooze as well, or use the Klothys, I think. So in a pinch, you can also just Pyromancer for some blockers too, so they're not going to eat a card end step to maintain size on Tarmogoyf. Excuse me. And we are definitely going to target our Arbor Elf, I think. Oh, God, here we go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Here's Bloodbraid Elf. God, don't be good. Please don't be good. Please don't be good. Please don't be good. Assassin's Trophy. That's... I guess that's, like, bad and good, honestly. So we're going to kill the Bonecrusher Giant. We're going to get a land off of this. We're taking a lot of damage this turn. 3... Puts an instant in the graveyard, too. Jeez. But we get to Klothys and Glorybringer. Not dead, am I? No. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is close. Okay. If I draw a land, I can Baloth and Pyromancer. Let's see what we draw. Draw Bloodbraid Elf? Oh my god, it could be anything. What are we doing here? We might need a Pyromancer and just, like, try and draw a land for Bloodbraid Elf. I can't even do that. Oh, yeah, I can. Pyromancer just buys us a lot of time. Can I Chandra into Pyromancer? I can. Can I? Make her mana... Yes, we can... I can actually Chandra into... I can Chandra into other stuff. I mean, we need the Pyromancer to actually do stuff, though. I could actually just Chandra into Pyromancer and also eat an instant and gain life. That's actually pretty good. So we Klothys, eat, trophy, play Chandra, plus play Pyromancer, discard 2 things, and a bunch of blockers in play, and Klothys and Chandra on 5, which is not bad. No, we can't Pyromancer Baloth for free. That would be pretty insane. So we're going to hit the Assassin's Trophy. And we're just going to go for getting Chandra in play. And we're going to pitch... I guess, do we leave Baloth or Bloodbraid Elf? Yeah, playing a Chandra is great. Add red, red. Like, Baloth is the worst card overall. And realistically, it doesn't stabilize super well against their board. Because they have a big Tarmogoyf probably and a big Ooze. Whereas Bloodbraid can, like... Bloodbraid can also possibly turn on Klothys if it's 2 spells. This is a tough one. This is a really tough one. I guess we're going to draw cards too, right? Maybe we just hope that the cards we draw are good enough. Yeah, I'm going to keep the Baloth. I'm going to keep the Baloth. Ooh, that's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that's kind of cute. I mean, now our Klothys is on. So, that's kind of a little bit of a prize. There are now a lot of creatures in the graveyard for Scavenging Ooze, though. They only have 2 green, though, so that's fine. Alright. They know we had the Baloth, so we're not going to get him with the Baloth, but unless they forget, in which case the laugh track's coming back out. They play land number 5, which is good for us. It's not a green land either. The God of Destiny. You will never be a god. I agree. If we untap safely here, I think we're in really, really, really good shape. I was actually pretty sick drawing the Forest and the Elf. I didn't even consider that being like a possible out. Trophy kill Chandra. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. That definitely hurts. Nagoyf is a 5/6. That is beefy. And our blocks aren't very good. Baloth can only, Ooze can only go up 1, and they're making some attacks here. If they have another kill spell, we're just dead, I think. But we're gonna try and kill this Scavenging Ooze, I think. All right. Please. Let's actually put the red creature on, just in case they have, like, Noxious Grasp or something. I don't know. All right. Hold here. Hold. We need to hold. We killed this dude. I felt really, really good. So stressful. They also, now if Pyromancer dies, you're going to eat Glorybringer? Sure. They have a Bolt too. It'd be so gross. Pyromancer dies, we get to exile it, make some stuff. No. Yeah, this is great. No push. We're staying alive, folks. They only got 1 card left. We're about to go to work on this Tarmogoyf with our Klothys. We got a Baloth in hand. We have a Pyromancer in the graveyard. Probably exile our Chandra. What's their last card? Alright, draw. Glorybringer. 5. We can't do both. Pretty sure it's just... Flashing back Pyromancer is like just 2 chump blockers. If we draw a land, we can do both of these, which is pretty good. If we bail off and draw a kill spell, we're dead. Oh, no, we're not, because we're going to be redraining. Never mind. Oh, let's do this first. We're definitely going to... We have 5 and 3, yeah, so hit this. Flashing back Pyromancer is more mana efficient for next turn. So if I draw a 3 or 4 mana spell, I can play that and Baloth. Problem is, like, chumping twice just kind of sucks. It's not really great value. They have 1 card in hand. Alright, where's my Baloth, I guess? Nah, I'm 1 short. Pyromancer's 5. Glorybringer's 5. Baloth is 4. We're 1 short. That is true. They're also at 8. So, like, we are setting up to kill them next turn, in theory. Raging Ravine. That's good for us. Yes, we're 1 short on mana with Klothys. We have 5, 2, and 1. Is not 9. And now we exile an instant. And that turns off the Ouphe again. And turn it off. It shrinks a little bit. And now I just have Glorybringer. Let's draw any spell that costs 3 or less. Perfect. So we're just going to hit the instant in their graveyard. Shrinks the Ouphe again. And we're going to go for the kill. With Chump Blocker backup. God of Destiny. Party. My face should get stuck like this. I mean, I feel like they're either like have a kill spell and they're mad they let me go to combat, or they're salting off, or they're writing a me message in chat right now, or they ran to the bathroom for some reason, or cursing. Cursing works too. Q and not you. I like that. Burn it. Burn. Burn it.
Blouses.
Burn it. Burn. Burn it. The first time. The second time. Sweet. Alright, cool. That was pretty cool. Honestly, our deck has a surprising amount of game in a kind of a fair matchup like that. We honestly held on pretty well. Usually, you would think the red-green deck wouldn't be able to hang with the Jund deck, but Pyromancer's pretty good in this deck. If they turn out Devotion mid-combat, Klothys ceases to be a creature, and it's just a tapped enchantment. We are 2-1 currently. So our hand is like, I mean, it's like okay. We can dump our hand turn 2. I don't have many plays, but all right. We're gonna keep though. I think like having 4 mana on turn 2 is pretty sweet. Hallowed Fountain, sure. Oh god. Oh no. 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 Not like this. Hallowed Fountain Slippery Boggle? Oh, boy. Alright, that's not the worst, I guess. Well, not sure how I beat this one. We have 2 copies of Cindervines, and that's all. Sentinel's Eyes. Ethereal Armor. And when they play Coronet next turn, we're going to concede. Our hand's so good too. Oh man. Like, we have Bloodbraid Elf on turn 2, but it doesn't really do anything. Oh, man. What can we have as Bloodbraid Elf? We can also have Klothys and Arbor Elf instead of for like a huge turn next turn. I don't know what that means. I mean, Klothys can block the Boggle indefinitely. I guess hitting Pillage would be pretty good. We can kill their land. And they just get mana screwed. That'd be cool. Alright, let's do that. I guess Magus works too, right? Alright, sure. So, we're going to hope they have no lands. And they can't cast their Coronet. And their hand is Coronet, 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 Coronet. So you're telling me there's a chance. Oh boy. We're not really making any forward progress, but we're getting there. Let's go. God of Destiny. The one and only. Indestructible blocker. No cards in the graveyard. No point fetching, really. I don't think. Yeah, alright. So now we need to draw, like, a Glorybringer and just kill them before they can cast their spells. Oh, it's Temple Garden, folks. Magus the Moon doing some work. Doing some work. Let's hear it from Magus the Moon. Wrong says, gotta sign off for a Skype meeting. Thanks for keeping me entertained while I work from home. Wrong, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate that. If only we had smallpox. Panda, you're totally right. You're totally right. When you're right, you're right. If only we had smallpox. Scavenging Ooze, great. Do we like start attacking here? Is that crazy? First strike, vigilance, hexproof. Let me just attack. Gotta kill him, right? What are we gonna do? And then we chump block. We can like start eating them with Klothys. Alright. Scavenging Ooze. Alright. Now you're going to play a Windswept Heath. Windswept Heath, please. They probably can't cast any spells, honestly. These decks usually have like one or two basics, and like then they have if they're three colors, like. Alright, it's easy block here. And we're like almost lethal, honestly. We eat this with Klothys, I think. So it's attack with everything. They're at 12. Block this, take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not quite. We're almost there. We're in 2 turns maybe. So untap. We're not gonna eat it with the thing. We're gonna eat it with Klothys. Man, stop drawing lands, you know. Sending the God of Destiny here. Calling Dryad Arbor, yeah, right? Can you believe the steal here? Stealing games. Dirty Thieves. Razor Verge Thicket. What a beautiful mountain you have, my friend. Beautiful mountain. Coming in. Love to see it. And now you are the one that is the dead. Yeah, Bo, having an Arbor is really cool, except when you draw it in your opening hand. And that happens a lot more than you'd want it to happen. So, while fetching Arbor is a really cool thing to have access to, there's a major opportunity cost of putting an Arbor in your deck. So, we just act and kill them, right? They could have a path. They made a path there to use it already, right? There's no way. Go get him. Hold on. They do a first strike. They do a first strike, which turns off the... that turns off everything, actually. Never mind. Hold on. Timeout. First strike turns off Blood Moon, but also turns off Klothys. So, can't do that. Bad idea. Pump the brakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're exactly at 7 devotion here, so... Next turn, we can smash with everything. It'll be good to go. Not this turn, though. Right? When they just died. No. No, they wouldn't. No, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's good!
Gang. Blouses.
Fan, thanks for watching, my friend. Appreciate it. It almost snatched defeat Madra's a victory, but not quite. Not quite. So, Magus of the Moon is our plan. Bring in Cindervines. Bring in Anger. Just try and get lucky at the Anger, I think. What are our cards that don't interact at all? Chandra. I mean, Glorybringer flies. Like, do you need a supercomputer to stream Magic Online? Nah. Bolt still kills them, and they still have, like, the O2, maybe. I would say our Pyromancers, I guess they chump, but they're not great. Bonecrusher seems really bad, actually. Although maybe it's better than Bolt. Because it can kill... nah, I don't think so. Let's keep Pyromancer to chump. You can bring in Choke as like a pseudo Stone Rain. We really got to cheese them out. If they have a good hand, like a good functional hand, we're probably just going to get crushed. So any way to cheese a win is like right on top. Thanks, Jen. Appreciate that. More to come. More to come. This is just the beta test. Hashtag soon. Glorybanger's pretty bad. Scavenging Ooze is also terrible. Let's get the Oozes. I'm bringing in Chokes. If we can, like, catch a breeding pool, honestly. Just like it's just a Pillage. You know? It could be a little better, too. Oh, my God. Look at this hand. Woo! Our opponent mulliganed also, though, and I would trade mulligans all day. This hand's actually insane. Perfect. Keep. Opponent keeps 6. We're dumping the Glorybringer here. Want to empty our hand, get Cindervines in play, and then Pyromancer. Seachrome Coast. Can't choke that one. Awkward. Okay. Arbor Elf. A bit of counter synergy between Magus and Choke. Right. Well, if all their Hollow Fountains are mountains, I think we're pretty happy, right? Like. What do you think, Zibby? He's licking himself. Fantastic. Opponents of a tank over here. Jeez. Yeah, I'll more than happily let them untap their breeding pool with the Magus of the Moon in play, you know? What? Alright. So, they've got to have Mana Tithe, right? Like, how do you think for an hour and a half and not play anything? It has to be like Mana Tithe or crappy enchantment. So we just like play Cindervines and say go, probably. That's what we're going to do anyway, honestly, so. And we'll get a mountain, I think. Cindervines. I don't know if they may play Mana Tithe or not. I just don't know what you could possibly think about for so long. I guess Spell Pierce could be too, but alright, and just say go, I guess. What's up? I mean, like, So Bloodbraid Elf next turn. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ethereal Armor. Take 1. Yeah, Stub makes... Sure, Stubborn Denial, whatever. Just some sort of, like, Force Spike effect. Now, the question is, do we just kill the Ethereal Armor? It's obviously, like, one of their best auras, and it denies them Coronet next turn, and it saves us a point of damage. So we're hopefully going to just Bloodbraid into a Magus of the Moon, or whatever. We can also block and kill the Aura. That's pretty sweet, actually. That's even better. And then we're like... We gotta draw some lands, but whatever. We can play Pyromancer, Bolt. Yeah, that's probably the best. I like that. Block skis. Untap skis. Cindervines. Kill your vines. Now you're sad. We killed a Boggle! We did it! We killed a Boggle! Alright, untap Bloodbraid Elf. That's pretty cool. So we'll just get a Stamping Ground here, and we'll just Pyromancer away, Bolt and Bloodbraid Elf. This card's like really good. He's a Pyromancer. I didn't like his card that much at first, but it's really pretty good. Alright. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Can't really complain too much about that. Bloodbraid Elf is also really good in this deck. It's definitely a really good Bloodbraid Elf deck. Poor Boggles opponent. The poor Boggles opponent. Just can't find a land. Just can't do it. Poor little Boggles. The opponent's tag wasn't very good there. Just kind of an onboard trick, you know? Oh, God, we're doing it. All right, so... let's do this. We won game 1. We cheesed them out with Blood Moon. Or Magus the Moon, I should say. Bloodbraid Elf says... that's the game! Alright. This deck's pretty sweet. It was Bloodbraid and Magus, yes. Alright, no more Boggles. No more Boggles. Alright, folks, this is my last match of the day. So, need a lot of extra hype for this one. Alright, I want to remind everyone, CoolStuffInc.com. When I get off, you're all going to go right to CoolStuffInc.com and watch Monday's video. Because it's the best video I have ever done. Alright? Unexpected results in Pioneer. The greatest league ever played. I'm not hyperbolizing. This is the best video I have ever done. CoolStuffInc.com. Check it out. Also, buy something, will you? Promo code Jim5, 5% off your order. Get yourself a free Jim Davis Goblin token with your order when you use promo code Jim5. Check it out. Chat's confirming the video is fantastic. This hand's the nuts. Just Arbor Elf Sprawl. Actually, it's not the nuts. We have a mountain, so we can't cast Sprawl and then untap for 4 mana. But it's still good. We're gonna keep it. Draw any forest. We're fine. Oh, Blackleaf Cliffs. Okay. Oh, there we go. Easy game. Easy game. Turn on Arbor Elf. Might die here. We could we have no 3-drop 3-2 anyway. If we had like a Pillage in our hand, I'd probably just cast Sprawl here in the face of Bolt and Push. But this is fine. Just guarantee turn 2 Pillage. Arbor Elf's probably not long for this world. That's fine. But we have no 3s in our hand anyway, so it's fine. Uh-oh. We getting junted? Baron Moore. Oh boy, Baron Moore's here. Heat Flash says, I would pay to watch it, but you never have to. Always free content on CoolStuffInc.com. Magus of the Moon. Well, if I knew that, obviously I would have played Sprawl instead, but... Alright, let's just fetch a forest, and we'll just set up Sprawl. We can Bonecrusher Giant and Magus. Obviously, they have bolts in their deck, so like the Magus is not exactly a hard lock, but it's still pretty good. Alright, you're up. Correct. That's right. We played the Sprawl, they have bolt Magus, sure. Magus is not very good against them. Although now, if we can catch them with their pants down, that would be disgusting. Oh, basic mountain. They're playing around Blood Moon. Alright, so untap, fire out Bloodbraid Elf here. Bloodbraid Elf, definitely one of our best cards. Klothys is also insane, though. Alright, never mind. We're playing Klothys. Once Klothys is in play, they can't do anything about it. So I'm really happy to play it at the earliest convenience. Even though Bloodbraid Elf is better here, I think we just got to Klothys, which is too good. It's a freaking god, you know? You gotta play your god when you draw your god. But the Bloodbraid Elf could be anything. It could even be a Klothys. It's true. It's true. You can start eating their lands. Yeah, 500 bits. Woo. Tarmogoyf, fantastic. Good call on the Klothys. We can go for Glorybringer next turn. That's, I mean, they might have answered a Glorybringer, but let's see what turns up here. Draw for turn, it's a Wooded Foothills. We could also just Bloodbraid Elf and Bonecrusher Giant. Alright, let's eat this Baron more. Make a mana. Cast Bloodbraid Elf. Then we're gonna play the Bloodbraid Elf with the Bonecrusher mana up, I think. We go for Glorybringer and they have a kill spell for it. It's kind of awkward, so we'll just go for Bloodbraid Elf. We'll also get to attack anyway if they block you Bonecrusher, so. And we spike Klothys is a creature too, so. Bloodbraid Elf says. Pillage! Let's kill the Overgrown Tomb. I think green's more important. Yeah. Let's do it. This does make the Tarmogoyf into a 4/5, which is a thing. It does make attacking harder, because if I attack and they have a trophy for my a trophy for my Forest Utopia Sprawl land, then I can't even Bonecrusher to finish it off. Although they probably play around Bolt, not Bonecrusher, so they probably don't block here. Maybe attack. Cool. Alright. Let's take up. Oh, never mind. And bolt. Sure. It's fine. One less bolt from Magus the Moon. So now we have instant land. One sorcery, 2 creatures, and 2 lands. So by removing the sorcery, Tarmogoyf is killable by Glorybringer. Basic swamp. Sure. Alright, this is perfect. No Thoughtseize. Maelstrom Pulse, that is almost worse. Because that puts the Goyf to epic sizes. Alright. That makes things harder for us. Makes it harder to kill the Tarmogoyf, but sure. This Klothys isn't going anywhere. Stomp. Helicopter attack. Helicopter attack. They have 2 cards left. So, Bloodbraid Elf. That's kind of nice. Alright, we're going to eat the Sprawl. No reason to bang her here. And then we're going to play Bloodbraid Elf. Have a nice hit. Survey says Seasoned Pyromancer. We're going to cast it. We can't not cast it. So, lose our hand, which is fine. We draw double Lightning Bolt. Okay. Attack for 3, sure. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Two Nurturing Peterlands. One off from the God being on, so our Bonecrusher can do that for us, maybe. MTGO Ouphe on defense. So now we have only one, we have two sorceries. Two sorceries, two instants, multiple lands, multiple creatures. So a little hard to turn off the Ouphe here. We could make a mana and flash back the elementals. We can cast Bonecrusher Giant. We can start working on the sorceries. Could just double bolt the Ouphe, I guess. Probably just do that, honestly. That's probably the best thing to do, realistically. The Giant would turn on Klothys temporarily, but they have a kill spell. It doesn't do it for long, so I'm pretty sure we just bolt Ouphe twice here. Seems like a pretty hard thing to get wrong, you know? I don't see how they can keep the Ouphe alive. And we just act for a whole bunch. We're way ahead on the board. So just act for 7. Rivals Draft Showdown? What was that? Coming in. Let's go. Oh, League of Legends. What the hell was that? Coming in. Sack some Peterlands, cast some bolts, Colligan's Command, whatever. Colligan's Command to return Bloodbraid Elf and to kill my Bloodbraid Elf. And sack Assassin's Trophy. That's great. I'll take a red here. Oh, never mind. I only have mountains. I mean forests. It's a little awkward, but sure. Alright, I mean, I think we're still pretty far ahead here. I'm not sure what this Bloodbraid Elf would turn up. It's like Bloodbraid Elf into Ouphe, maybe it's pretty good, but we just have so much gas. It's a bolt? Yeah, it's whatever. I don't think 2 basic mountains is necessary. It's kind of a weird spot. We could have fetched the Stomping Ground at some point in this game. We just chose not to. So I would say the second mountain's pretty unnecessary. Sure. Take 2. You are almost dead, my friend. Draw Arbor Elf. And we're just going to drain them. I mean, now there's a million different types. I guess the enchantment's going to go. It's an enchantment, yeah. So hit Klothys, play Bonecrusher, attack for 1, play Arbor Elf. They're at 4 currently. I must say I am quietly impressed with Klothys in this deck. I've poo-pooed the card a lot, but it does seem to fit perfectly in this deck. Sack to Peterland. Sack to Peterland. That's game.
Game. Blouses.
Alright, so Jund again. So sideboard, as we did the previous time, bring in 3 Baloths, 1 Chandra, 2 Relics. Gonna cut 2 bolts. And all of the Magus. And we're on the draw. So I'm actually not sure if we even want Pillage on the draw. I guess we do. It's better than Magus. Magus can be cheesier, but they just have bolts and stuff. I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, I probably really want these bolts. Take out 2 pillages. Is there any card you want over pillage? Probably not. So leave the 1 miser's pillage in, I guess. Is 1 miser Magus than better than 1 pillage? I think so. That just seems better. Like 1 Magus can actually win the game by itself. 1 pillage cannot win the game by itself. And Magus like blocks Bloodbraid Elf or chump blocks Tarmogoyf, so that just seems better. I could buy this. I could buy this. Ew. This hand is pretty poopy. I really, really hate mulliganing against Thoughtseize decks. This hand's pretty bad, though. Oh, boy. What do we think? What do we think, chat? Keep mulligan. What do you think? Talk to me. Keep or mulligan? I usually lean towards keep when I'm playing against Thoughtseize deck. We have a little Bonecrusher action. Our hand's not great. This is not a good hand, but like I would mulligan this in the dark all the time, always. But given the matchup and on the draw against Thoughtseize deck, just gonna keep. Just have a little faith, you know. Just gonna have a little faith. Oh, you gotta have faith. Oh, you gotta have faith. There you go. Take it. My hand sucks. Ha! Best defense against a Thoughtseize? Have a crappy hand. Have a crappy hand. Simple as that. So I take Pyromancer here, I guess. Which is also not a bad card to have in the graveyard, so. Take the Bonecrusher Giant? That's weird. Alright. I mean, we have 1 Magus in our deck, so getting Stomping Ground is definitely a good thing. Just get Stomping Ground for the next 2 turns. See? See? Bring it. Bring it on. Take all my cards. They're not even good. Take a Pyromancer, sure. Again, don't hate having that card in the bin, so. Alright, untap. If they have like a Liliana here, that'd be a problem, but let's draw a Obstinate Baloth, no? Okay, sure. So you know all of our cards, just fine. They have a push from my Arbor Elf here. They go like push into Liliana. No, okay. Okay. I imagine resolving Chandra or Awakened Inferno is also probably pretty good against them. I guess they have Assassin's Trophy and stuff, but I like this card a lot. This card's super sweet. Very powerful card. Basic Forest. They're like playing around Blood Moon with it by drawing basics. They haven't actually fetched a basic yet. It's pretty funny. People hate getting Blood Mooned. Let me tell you. They hate getting Blood Mooned. God, that's so bad for us. Alright. Each player discards. So they're not going to go for the Edict, which is kind of interesting, honestly. I guess we don't have a play next turn, but if we draw Utopia Sprawl, we do. So, like, I don't think we can afford to discard lands. They can also just, like, Edict us whenever they want. I mean, we can discard the Chandra here. It sucks, but also makes their goifs bigger, but I just don't think we have a choice. Utopia Sprawl off the top, please. I mean, that wasn't the worst, I guess. We don't want to eat our Pyromancer, but getting at a bolt range is also not bad. This is a spot. This is a pickle. This is a spot. We get to flashback Pyromancer next turn. I think we're just gonna attack Chandra and play Ooze and let the Ooze die to a bolt. Glorybanger's pretty good against them, honestly. Like, can't push it, can't bolt it. I think poking Lily here is the ideal scenario. Also, now Banger can kill it next turn. Hissing Quagmire. Where? They only have 2 cards left, so... And they plus Liliana, we're going to pitch to the Windswept Heath. They minus it, we'll select the Arbor Elf. It's all pretty basic stuff here, I think. Blackcleave Cliffs, sure. Man, where are those Obstinate Baloths at? That was a fun turn. I enjoyed that. Nile's Spellbomb. Sure, I guess. I guess I could have responded and eaten my Bonecrusher. I probably should have done that, I guess. Sack Spellbomb. Okay. I guess we're going to eat the old Bonecrusher. They have a Bolt, too. They have, like, Bolt here for for the Ooze. And they Edict me. Or like whatever. Some combination of kill both my creatures is kind of annoying, but... Mentor, I actually uninstalled Magic Online and then reinstalled it recently. Because it was just going so slow on stream. It was like white screen of deathing me, and there was scoop lag, and it was terrible. And since I've reinstalled, it's been a lot better. But I believe I did that after the update. So it was still being slow during the update. Alright, yeah, we'll just sack the elf here. They have a bolt or a push too. This doesn't look like it. Alright. I mean, this seems pretty good for us. We're going to have a monster Ooze. And Liliana's dead. And we have Glorybringer in our hand. And we get to eat their graveyard too. So their glyphs suck. Alright. Let's just do this now. Makes their bolts a little worse. Untap. I want them untap. They have 3 cards in hand. We got a banger in the queue. Bloodbraid Elf. Alright. Hit a lightning bolt. Or their own Scavenging Ooze. I guess that's kind of funny because our Ooze is already eaten everything, but sure. I mean, and our banger just kills it, so eat that. Alright, whatever, yeah. Resolves. Eat Joe Graveyard. They have a Bloodstained Mire? Sure. Maybe I should be hitting their lands because they have Ren 6. I'm hitting their trying to hit their weird types for Tarmogoyf, but I think lands or whatever. I mean, we bang in next turn. I guess we'll start getting lands. Untap and Glory B. Ooh, that's really good too. Ooh, boy. I think playing Klothys before everything is pretty good. There's probably no food for Scavenging Ooze right now. Although Ooze does line up well against the Klothys, and also makes my oozing I just did pretty awkward. I'll just banger. Just give him the old banger. Bangerang! Well, I mean, our Glorybringer's stuck for a turn. It can't attack next turn, so it's not going to be a Planeswalker threat for 2 turns, but I'd say we're, like, heinously ahead now. They need to, like, deal with the Klothys in our hand and our board. We were 3-1. We only lost the mirror. Alright, so that doesn't make much sense. We'll say, yeah, like, okay. They have, like, Damnation or something? What's going on here? That's a weird block. Overgrown Tune, untapped? What's happening right now? Bob? Alright, what do they have here? This is weird. What costs 3? Like Colligan's Command? Like, why would they shock and play Bob? Alright, we gotta let it ride here. What are they doing? Why would they do that? What costs 3? Why would they shock? If it's K command, like, why not, like, do it in my upkeep and get rid of the card in my end? Like, I don't want to just Bloodbraid Elf here and just kill them. Even though Klothys is, like, pretty awesome. We also just have, like, an Ooze activation for their Bloodbraid Elf. I mean, for their K command, too, so. Galaxy, thanks for watching, my friend. I appreciate it. Stay safe, alright? Bloodbraid Elf? Yeah, sure. Take that. Take that. Seriously, big ups to everyone stocking our shelves right now and keeping us fed in this ridiculous, crazy world we live in. You're putting yourself at risk for our benefit, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You may not feel like you're not doing a lot. You're stocking a shelf like you usually do, but seriously, right now you are basically Captain America. So keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for being safe, and be safe out there. All right. Yeah, I'll just attack. Trading Bloodbraid Elf for Dark Confidant's fine here, so. We willingly threw away Klothys. They're gonna jump? Alright. Just gonna eat some stuff, I think. I guess I have to eat like one thing and leave the other mana up for K command. Also, Form wants some Funyuns, too. Yeah, there's a K command, which doesn't make any sense. We just have a Scavenging Ooze activation, so. Exile the same Bloodbraid, so I should have targeted the Ooze, probably. I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter. We're just freaking winning the game, who cares? They're just not going to win. Alright, go, your turn. You have 0 cards in and 5 lands in play. We have Glorybringer, 5/5 Scavenging Ooze, Pyromancer, 6 lands, and an Elemental token.
Gay. Blouses.
I must say, this deck seems pretty good. All things being equal. Went 4-1, only lost the mirror, and I am pretty impressed with this deck's ability to both disrupt with Magus the Moon, but also play a longer game too. I'm impressed. I never want to play some of the like the Magic Fests or the big PTQs and stuff. I just haven't really looked at the schedules and figured it out. But this deck is a deck I would consider playing. This deck seems sweet. It just won the PTQs. It's not necessarily the best idea to play the deck to won the PTQs. Everyone's kind of be ready for it, but 4-1, we'll take it. So if you like killing lands, you like Bloodbraid Elf, and you like Klothys God of Destiny, let me tell you, I got a Klothys God of Destiny deck to sell you, alright? So, YouTube folks, please, take 10 seconds, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe. Helps me out a ton. Can't even tell you, alright? That one little click, that 10 seconds of your life makes my life much, much better. So, YouTube folks, love you. Thanks for watching.